Look how happy you are to start recording.
It's been, I think, not January, Jesus
Christ.
I think June. I don't think this is the first podcast for June.
This is the first podcast for June. I think it was like May 30th, May 29th or something like that.
Holy fuck. Dude, I've had
talk about.
I've had so many people text me like, hey, what the fuck?
Really?
I'm like, what? I'm like, they're like, where's the podcast?
I've had 0 people text me that. You don't even promote this thing. And
I know.
Like,
people are
hey,
like,
hey, Matt.
Can we have a podcast soon?
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, June has been wild.
Yeah.
Well, I think June as a month in itself is probably more busy than the holidays.
It's Pride Month, dude.
Is that why?
Come on. I just watched the Pride Parade on TV when I was waiting for you to get here.
Yeah.
All lesbians. I saw like one guy.
Really?
And it was all just hot lesbians.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice. I love
Then they
lesbians.
showed the 4 like old OG lesbians, you know, like the 60-year-old like butchy lesbians.
Yeah.
And they were like doing the interview, and they were like, "We're so happy to allow these young women to explore their sexuality.
Yeah.
Just bring in the new crop."
I think someone's calling me. I don't care.
Someone's calling you?
I think so. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
No, I think that's an animal. What the fuck is
that's
that?
an animal.
What is that, a deer? Is that a deer
No,
breeding?
it's not a deer.
If you haven't seen, we're experiencing with video tonight, so we're at the lovely
We're at the lake house.
the lake house. So we're in it.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the best places we could ever have done a first recording.
It's
so we're
beautiful.
We're gonna see how it works. Yeah, we'll pop this up on YouTube. But yeah, holy shit, dude! This month has been wild.
So much has happened.
Are the gays stealing all my time for me? Is that what happens
Yes.
in Pride Month?
Yes. One took you on vacation for a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit on that in a minute.
Go for it.
It started with the wedding. I have to go. I have to backtrack so far.
We gotta
dude.
back it up, dude.
I've been to Massachusetts. I've been to a wedding. I've been to Washington D.C.
You've been a
I
little
moved out of a
busybody.
house. Yeah, I've been. That's why we
Yeah.
haven't had a pod for
Yeah.
those watching and listening. Neither one of us has been able to sync up for like more than a day at a time.
No, and we work together every day, so that's absolutely ridiculous.
I
but
know
yeah,
it
still.
is ridiculous. And then I can't not fish for like more than 24 hours without having some sort of major fit, like a toddler.
Oh yeah.
So the last time I think we
There's a
canceled
wasp
was
by your
because
leg.
we were fishing. I hope it kills me. Maybe I'll get stung and die. Yeah, but June 5th I was at a wedding. That's where it all started. I had to go home. It was for a family friend. It was pretty
Did you
rad.
kiss a girl at that wedding?
No.
I thought you kissed a girl and you were hiding it from me.
I could have. I probably could have. There was this one.
God.
There was this one cute girl, Leanne, who I sat next to. I was at the loser table, the singles table.
Singles table.
Which actually kind of ruled because I was with Alex, and the whole time we just told jokes.
Nice. You're
And
holding court.
They were from this girl and her brother. They were from Florida, and she was probably like 22 or 23, wheelhouse, and yeah, she was just laughing the whole time. She was like, I didn't know what to expect, and then you two came, and now it's a party, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, let's fucking go, and then out of nowhere, I just got extremely gay and didn't want to like dance and stuff. They were playing like all country music.
Oh.
I don't know, which is just like, eh.
You can't do that. At a
Yeah,
wedding.
and then once they started putting on good music, and I actually started dancing with this chick, they were like, "Okay, it's 10 o'clock. It's time to go," which is the worst
what kind
part
of
about
wedding is
weddings.
that?
Yeah, it was good though. I still had a good time.
Was it a nice venue? They had it rented till 10, I'm
Oh
guessing?
yeah,
or-
it was it was like an outdoor patio bar, but they got
Ooh, that's
the
cool.
the whole inside of it was like a hall, and then
Okay.
the outside of it was like a patio bar, and there were like just random people there on the outside, but they couldn't come inside. But what we were doing, the security knew. Obviously, I was dressed in wedding attire. They knew that we were at the wedding.
Yeah.
So if we wanted shots, because the bartenders that were holding the open bar wouldn't give you like drinks or like shots, but they
Yeah.
would give you drinks, really watered down drinks, which was another thing I was not too
Open
thrilled
bar or
with.
cash bar?
Open bar.
Okay.
Open
Can't
bar with
complain.
cash tip.
Can't complain.
Can't complain at all. But we would sneak out and go to the real bar and be like, yeah, can we get 7 shots of Casamigos?
Hell yeah,
And
they
they were
knew
like-
what it was.
They were like, yeah. And they'd just line them up and, all right, let's go. And then all the girls were like, this is yucky. And I was like, shut up.
Shut up and drink it.
It's fucking Casamigos.
It's the goat of tequilas.
It probably isn't, but it's pretty good. I don't have a problem with it.
I'm pretty much an aficionado. I'd say it's the goat in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Alex-
But it's very hacky to say that now because everyone loves it now because it's
Yeah.
fucking delicious.
It's good. It's good
That's
tequila.
why. Yeah.
Alex got hammered. We took an Uber home that cost like $40.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good night though.
Your parents left you there.
Yeah, they left us there.
Nice.
They left us there.
Please give me a grandbaby. Have a good night.
Yeah. Ugh. I hope not. Yeah, but it was fun. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to hang out with the chick on 4th of July, but I don't think that's happening.
With what chick? The same chick?
The chick from the wedding.
From the wedding?
Yeah. She was
What?
like, we're going to be back 4th of July. They have a house down there somewhere. They come up to
Oh.
New Jersey from Florida, which is like
That's
wild
fucking
to me.
stupid, dude.
Yeah, and yeah, they were coming up for 4th of July, and Alex hammered, of course, was like, yeah, we'll be around. And I was like, Alex, we're selling the house in like 2 weeks, so we actually won't be around. Which is the other thing. I moved out of my parents' house. Not actually. I moved to their other house
didn't.
with them. But we moved out of the house in New Jersey. There's nothing there, which has been a fucking nightmare. That's what's consumed most of my month, I think.
That's crazy, dude. Moving out of your childhood home is pretty. That's a pretty big thing.
It was a lot of emotions, but believe it or not, I got rid of all like the nostalgia when I was packing stuff up. Like I found my house keys from when I was in middle school, and I was like,
Damn.
whoa.
Did
I
you
was
cry
like,
a little
haven't
bit? Did you cry at all?
No, I haven't cried at all. I
Really?
knew this was going to happen for years now.
I know.
It's not like a shock. Alex was a little upset because we were leaving the lake behind. And even me with that, like, how much more am I going to fish that lake at home? I fish it literally every day.
That is true.
I think I've gotten my fair share. I can't be upset about it. It is what it is. Yeah, we went out the other day for the last time, which was a whole debacle
That's a
in
sad
itself.
fishing trip. One last time.
Oh, we got hammered. Alex and I probably polished off each of us easily 15, 16 beers each.
Nice.
And then went out on the boat.
That's like when you break up with a girl and you're like, you want to just do it one last time? It's just the saddest fucking.
And we just got out there, and we didn't catch a lot of fish, but it was mostly just being out there and putting around. Well, although we did bring our boat up here, so now we're just going to bring that thing everywhere with us.
Nice.
Which is going to be sick. Yeah, but it was a debacle because I got home, and I realized I left all my battery chargers up here for the motor. So I had to go buy a battery charger at 9 at night when I got home from my DC trip, and I was like, fuck, where am I going to go? And I went to Walmart.
It's the only place.
Oh, dude. Walmart by me is a fucking zoo, dude.
It can't be worse than Monticello Walmart. It can't be.
It's probably not as bad, but it's not great, dude.
Wow.
I walked in there, and I was like, sheesh. I was walking around, and some guy wearing, like, basketball shorts, I swear to God, they had to be around, like, his kneecaps, just walks by me in the fishing aisle, of course, where else would I be, and just farts, like, so loud. Just walks by, and it's like, and I was like,
Oh, no.
oh, no.
Come on.
I was like, I got to get out of here. And, of course, me being a dumbass, I got home, and my parents were home, and they were like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I was like, I need to. I hadn't drank, and actually, I did drink when I was down in D.C. I hadn't smoked in like 4 days, so I was like, I gotta go and smoke a little bit because I'm gonna go fucking nuts being home. So I went to my shed and smoked, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go buy this battery charger. So that's when I decided to get in my car and drive to Walmart.
Oh, you had to go high?
Yeah, high walking around Walmart at like 9 at night is basically like going to the zoo.
That's my high school life. That's what people did for fun.
Oh, that's a sad existence.
Get high and walk around. Dude, girls would jump in those giant ball things. You know those giant cubes that have the big balls? They would just jump in them and be like, I'm so fun.
I walked into
Can you
Walmart.
stop?
I walked into Walmart with my mask in my pocket, got into the door and was like, oh, wait, I don't need this. And then as I started walking around, I was like, honestly, I should probably put this back
You messed
on.
up.
Not for COVID, just because I don't want to catch whatever other diseases are floating around in
yeah.
that store. Jesus Christ. It is a fucking shithole Walmart. Oh, my God. I'm so glad I don't have to go there again.
It's probably worse down there, actually, because you have nicer stores. Whereas up here, you only have Walmart to go to. So there's all mix of people in there.
Yeah.
Down there, you're just getting the trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was awful. It was bad. I don't want to go in Walmart. Actually, I've been to the Middletown Walmart. It's bad, but it's not that bad.
Middletown's not horrible. Monticello's worse.
For upstate New York Walmart,
Yeah.
that's really saying something, too.
It is. Then you go to like Honesdale Walmart in PA, it's just a Trump rally.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Trump, he's announcing.
What's he announcing?
I saw something on Twitter. I don't know if it's bullshit. They were saying he was going to announce if he was going to run for president.
Ooh, he gave a big speech last night. I turned it on for a minute when I was all stoned. I laughed a few times, turned it off.
I heard that he was going to say stuff about 2024.
Interesting.
And everybody was like, bah! Bah! And I was like, okay, never mind.
Like
I just
that
want to
flag?
see what he's... I honestly don't give a shit if he does or if he doesn't. I just want to see what the fuck he says.
Oh, yeah, because he's
It's probably going to be hilarious.
so entertaining.
Yeah.
It was. When I watched it last night, I was like, yep, he still got it.
He still got his hits.
Yeah. How was
man.
D.C.?
Oh, DC was actually kind of cool. It was a
You
good
drank
trip.
on the trip?
Yeah, we got
How'd you do
beers.
that?
I got beers the one night. I just went to a liquor store and bought a shit ton of beer and brought it back to my hotel room.
Nice.
My room was the party room, which ruled because I had a queen size bed and it
Yeah.
was a single. Which I got that room to myself. Chuck never was going to sleep with me. Was never going to sleep in my room with me at the same time at all. Because if he switched with me, he would have got the single bed and I would have been with the other chaperone.
You're telling me that I thought you were going to get gay raped this whole time for nothing?
My anus is completely intact.
God damn it. I'm so
Yeah.
disappointed.
Yeah, dude. No, it was a good trip though.
You play poker at all?
No, we didn't play poker. We did play a lot of Uno though.
Okay.
Because there were 2 lady chaperones who were teachers at the school, 2 Spanish teachers.
How are they looking?
One was straight up Puerto Rican.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which she was really funny, and then the other one was like pretty much just MILF, like hot MILF.
Yeah.
It was great.
She was MILFed out.
She was a little older though. She was probably in like her mid 40s. No, maybe low 40s. I don't know. She said she was the oldest chaperone on the trip. Some of the kids thought I was 40. I told them they were like, one girl.
That's because you're an old man.
One girl straight up came up to me the first day and was like, "Are you somebody's dad?"
Oh, dude, that would hurt me. I'd be like, God damn.
I told her, I was like, "Yes, I am."
Yeah. Yes.
And then she was like, "Yeah, who?" And I was like, "I'm kidding. It's a joke." This is the same girl that 2 days later asked me what would happen if there was no oxygen on the planet.
Oh, you're the wrong guy to ask that question to.
Yeah, they found out that I was like,
wow.
they found out that I was like a genius when we went to the zoo.
Yeah.
And I went with the one group, and I was like, we went to the alpaca cage, and I was like, well, actually, alpacas are wool is 10 times warmer than sheep wool. And
you started tour guiding them?
every animal, I was just throwing out facts.
Nice.
Yeah, and the kids, after a while, first of all, they were all his like honor students.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, interesting.
Teach me more.
And I was like, you like what I'm saying?
You hit him with any Latin names?
No, I didn't go that deep.
Okay.
Because then they would have been like, Mr. H, you're such a nerd. Yeah, but it was a good trip. It was a fun time. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I thought I was going to hate every second of it.
Yeah, you were trying to not go.
Our tour guide and our bus driver were the weirdest fucking people I've ever met in my entire life.
In what way?
Oh, they were just weird fucking... The one guy had the background of his phone was a picture of a girl that we thought was his daughter, and we asked about it.
It wasn't his daughter?
It was his girlfriend.
Oh,
she was way younger.
Dude, no.
And then he met her on Farmville.
Oh!
That's what we're talking about here,
so
Patrick.
much worse.
Yeah, and then we kept digging. We kept digging a little bit.
You have to.
The one guy, the other kid on the trip, he was probably around your age, Steve.
Yeah.
Same kind of... He does the same thing we do. Construction guy.
Nice.
Chuck wanted him to come on the trip because he's real responsible, which we were. No kids got hurt. Nobody got injured. Nobody got lost. Like, we were on top of it the whole trip.
Did any kids try any shenanigans?
No.
Really?
No. We gave them...
Wow.
We got back to the hotel at 10. We were like, listen, you have till 11 o'clock to hang out with your friends, do whatever you want. At 11 o'clock, we got to do room checks, and then you got to go sleep.
So you would check the room to see if they were in them?
Yeah. We went around
Really?
and check. And then a security guard... The company we're with hires a security guard to sit in the hallway on that.
I was going to say that when I went to D.C. in 8th grade, they had but it wasn't. It was a teacher sat in the hallway to make sure you weren't hopping.
Yeah.
Then one class, like 2 classes before me, they walked the balcony outside, jumped balconies to the next room, and they all fucked.
That's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it, yeah.
Yeah, some of the kids were like sneaking around and like hanging out in each other's beds, but I was
Let
like,
them play.
Yeah, come on, let them play a little bit. What are they gonna do? They're in a room with 5 or 6 other people. They're not gonna be fucking. They're just gonna be making out, maybe. And even then, they were mostly just cuddling, watching movies. Let them have fun.
Yeah.
They weren't assholes on the bus or anything, which is usually when kids are assholes. They weren't singing on the bus, which I would have.
99 bottles of beer on a
I
wall.
would have fucking killed myself. I can't have it. No, I'm not. Shut the fuck up. We're done with that now. We're done. We're not singing.
That's the one way to piss you off as a chaperone.
I had to deal with that on the band bus. What the one lady started doing it the first day, and I was like, "Listen, lady, I just met you, and I don't want that to. I don't want this to start the way you're wanting it to start.
This will end in fisticuffs if you continue."
Yeah, me and the chaperones, we all got drunk the second night there.
With the ladies?
Yeah.
Nice.
We all went in my room, played Uno.
Were any of them single, or were they like married, old?
The one was married with kids. The other one was divorced.
Ooh, that's the one you go
had a
for.
boyfriend, and that was the milfy one too.
That's the one.
She left one night, and me and the guy Steve were just like, MILF. And then Chuck was like, "Stop it!" And we were
Shut up, Chuck.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, no, it was a good trip though. I had a good time. We went to the Capitol. You can't do anything in D.C. Everything's fenced off. They put fences up around the Capitol building that you can't climb.
What is there, like razor wire on them?
Yes, with little tiny chain link that you can't even get your fingers through. It's bad, dude.
They're ready for the next Patriot charge.
Yeah, you can't.
They're not getting close.
The White House, there's armed guards. You know how you used to walk up to the front gate and you can like look and be like,
yeah.
You've been to D.C. before, right? Yeah. You can't even get close to it now. You have
Really?
You have to be in Lafayette Park and like look across the street.
Wow.
At the Capitol.
Like, wow, there's where Joe Biden lives.
Yeah, and be like, there he is.
There he is. Look at him falling on the steps.
Yeah. I was like, I kept telling the tour guide, I was like, I need you to tell me where Kamala lives. You need to tell me where she's at right now. He was like, why? And I was like, I just need to know. And then all the kids were like, Mr. H, you're being very sus. That was the other thing. They were all like, if you got like 30 Bridgets and knocked like 2 years off, And they
Okay.
were like, go play in the city. They were like walking around in Crocs and stuff and taking TikToks the whole time. It was insane. I've never been surrounded with so many Gen Z. And the one girl told me at the last day, she was like, Mr. H, you're like so Gen Z, which was like the number one compliment I've ever gotten in
That
my
would make
life.
me feel so good if a girl said that to me.
Yeah.
Any person under the age of like 19 said that to me.
Yeah, and they were all like 16, 17. I think the youngest person on that trip was like 14. They were all like
Okay.
sophomore, junior, going into senior year. I think there was one or two students that just graduated, but then the rest of them were all like young high schoolers.
That's a good age.
Yeah, it
good
was
age
fun.
for a trip.
They were funny too. They weren't, like I said, they weren't dickheads. I had a great time. I can't complain. Yeah, what's up with you? What you been up to?
Nothing, dude. Just living the same life that you left behind.
Yeah, I'm ready to move up here. I've been on a lead for an apartment. It's fucking hard to get apartments up here, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's almost impossible.
I bet you could rent this house.
You think Joan would let me?
She would. Nobody lives here.
This is too much for me.
It's too much. You
It's
would
too
never go to
much.
work. You'd fish until
I
1 in the morning
I
every
would
night.
just come home and fish every day.
Yeah.
It's a little out of the way too. Not really.
Eh,
It's a little
it's
out
not that
of the way.
bad.
But it could be worse.
Do you see Do you see Joe Biden whisper?
No.
You didn't see him whisper?
Dude, I've been out of the news. The biggest news thing that I saw was that hotel that collapsed in Miami.
Oh, yeah, that was
Or
crazy.
The condominium complex that collapsed.
Yeah, that was fucking
Which
crazy.
Everybody was like, there's no way that this could happen in the United States. It's like we're living in a third world country. And then all the people were like, it was an accident. It was a mistake. And then they found out that it was not, that the building was just a piece of shit. And
Yeah, that's what I assumed, yeah.
No one had been keeping up on it, which sucks because a lot of people fucking died. It was not
Yeah.
good. It's not good. Like, that's crazy that shit's starting to happen now.
Imagine just sleeping at night and the whole building collapses on you.
I could only wish. Oh, God.
No, Joe Biden, they asked him something and he whispered all his answers, and it was full senile old man mode where he was just like, I gave him $1.2 trillion. Who did that? I signed the bill.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude, it's like probably 15 to 20 seconds of him just big-eyed whispering into the mic.
they-
Everyone's
they-
like, whoa.
They gave him too much juice in one shot. And he
Too
started-
much. He was
started
like,
bugging
oh.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, being in the Capitol was crazy, though, because I was on Twitter on my phone.
Oh, you got to go in?
No, we weren't able to go in the Capitol.
Oh.
But we were driving around in D.C., and I was, like, looking at my phone, and there was a whole thing about, like, that bill passed, and, like, Congress was in session. And, like, I looked over and saw, like, the light at the top of the Congress building. I can't think of the name of it right now.
The House of Representatives.
Well, that's a part of
The Capitol
Congress.
building.
Yeah, the Capitol building. Thank you.
You just said that 8 times.
I did?
I could not think that was the answer. Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, you could see the little light on the
Yeah.
Capitol building, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm literally, like...
Where it happened.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, other than that, I just walked around. I went to the Air and Space Museum. That was fucking... Dude, you take your kid there, he will nut, like, as soon as he walks in.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, like...
I loved that place when I was like 13 when I
the
went there.
Blackbird and shit. As
Yeah,
soon as you
yeah,
walk
yeah.
in, I was just like, what the fuck? This is sick. You get to see all the space shit. Oh, dude, it was awesome.
That
It
is
was-
awesome.
It was fucking sick. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
You should have asked them about UFOs.
I
Oh,
should have.
sir,
We
do
didn't
you-
have a tour guide
What's
there.
your opinion on UAPs? That's what they call them now.
UAPs? Oh, yeah, unidentified.
Aerial phenomenon, I think.
Aerial phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just put out the report on that yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I've been hearing stuff about that. I'm
It was
surprised-
nothing. They were just like, could be from out of here, could be
I'm-
from here. I
I'm
don't know.
surprised my boomer parents haven't talked to me more about that. I thought they would jump on that shit.
UFOs? Yeah, now that's on like
Yeah.
60 Minutes and stuff. Yeah, that's when boomers start listening.
Yeah,
Once it hits 60 Minutes.
definitely. Yeah, Alex and I have been... Dude, I cannot wait to get my own place. I actually just hit a chick up last night.
Did you?
Yeah, about moving into her old apartment up here. But dude, I gotta get the fuck out.
You have to.
The boomer energy. I'm like Benjamin Buttoning. I'm like just slowly progressing into a boomer. Like I have an urge to like put on white high socks and cut the grass and
Yeah,
shit.
so you can't let that happen.
I know.
You
I
can't
gotta
let
get
that
out.
happen.
While I'm still youthful, I gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, or else you're never going to have sex again.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You're going to skip that entire phase of your life and just go right to high socks mowing the lawn.
My parents woke me up at 6 this morning to help load the trailer, which we could have done the day before, but... And I got up out of bed, and I got downstairs, and I just started, like, manhandling furniture. My dad was like, easy, easy. And I looked at him straight in the face, and I was like, Rich, if this trailer flies off Alex's truck and flies off the road and explodes, I will not give a fuck. All of this shit could just go forever, and none of it is mine. I do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want it out. I want out. I just want everything else out too.
Well, it's all out.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna be staying at my Gram's house down there, which is gonna be kind of sweet. Get my
That is
salt
cool.
life back on.
She's alive?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's kicking. I think she's 88.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah, Graham's chilling. She kind of keeps to herself though. She has an apartment in her house on the second floor.
Can't beat that.
No, it's gonna be sick.
That's fucking awesome.
I have like my own little palace up there, shower, everything.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna fish when I'm down there. It's gonna be sick.
I
Yeah,
broke
man.
I broke my sexual drought.
Oh, I know. I heard.
did,
You,
my
you
drought.
texted me after your horrendous night of poker.
I played horribly at poker. Then we went upstairs. I got fucking hammered, dude. And then we went upstairs. I brought Casamigos with me in a water bottle, like a garbage person. And then Eddie had one of his fancy scotches. So when I ran out of that, I was like, Eddie, let me hit that bottle.
Oh no.
And I would just go. And then we went upstairs to Johnny's afterwards. And
oh no.
Yeah. And I lost 3 or 4 games of MLB 2K the show,
Yeah.
which I thought I was good at, but it was a weird system when you're playing on this like split screen. It was totally different. So I lost and I was hammered. And I just needed to win. I just needed to win at something.
I just needed to win. I needed the feeling.
And she was like sitting behind me on the couch, and I would just like lean my head back, and it would touch her, and I'd be like, "Yep, think I'm gonna do it." That's when I texted you. I think I'm gonna end the drought.
Yeah, and I was like, "What? No."
And then I did, dude. And I've resubscribed to Kink.com recently.
Oh God. This is where all the problems stem
It
from.
bled into my real life. I domed her.
Oh no.
I domed her.
You tied her up?
No, I didn't tie her up. I did everything but that.
What were you like?
I just extremely fucking dom, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
talking
like craziness.
Oh no.
Madness.
Reverse jackhammer. Upside
Reverse
down.
jab. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, everything.
Backward fucking turbo rear insertion.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, there was this kid, Drew, and he was banging this chick in our grade that everybody wanted to fuck. Her name was Sydney. She was hot. She still is hot. I think she went to school for like photography or something.
Yeah.
And he would like talk about all of his sexual innuendos with her, and he'd be like,
You guys
dude,
all just fucking be listening.
it was
to
so
every
funny
word.
because we were like high school seniors, like, and he'd be like, yeah, I do this thing where I grab the legs and then I spin it and then I flip and then I just from behind and then he would like reenact the whole thing in the cafeteria, and then part of me would be like, oh dude, he's so lucky, and then part of me would be like, oh my God, he's such a retard.
Yeah, what are you
Like,
doing?
Can't. Yeah, it was just so fun. And then like the teachers would see, and they'd be like, "What are you doing?" And we'd be like, "Nothing. We're just talking." And then
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Go run laps." It was always gym class too, because that's
Yeah,
when
yeah,
all the
yeah.
guys would just be like, "The other day I saw a butt," and then you'd talk about it for like 20 minutes while you walked around the track because there's nothing else to talk
Oh
about.
yeah, I
when
missed gym class.
when
Gym
you're-
class was fun.
Dude, gym class. They should make
Gym class for adults?
gym class for adults now.
I'm with
I
it.
think that would be like the smartest thing ever. Just fuck gyms, because gyms are expensive. Just like hire some phys ed teachers. Be like, listen, people are gonna show up that are gonna be your age. You have to set up sports for them and just let them fucking play.
Play field hockey.
Yeah,
Play
whatever.
lacrosse.
Play whatever.
Play
do
kickball.
you know how better society would be if every Saturday there was just a gym class held outside for the general public?
That would be fucking
I mean,
sick.
it probably exists. I know you can go to like public swimming pools and shit and do like water aerobics.
It definitely does, and there's like rec leagues for sports, but you have to go
Yeah.
out and seek it out. It's not like, hey, gym class Saturday at 10,
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, your town has gym class.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Just some guy in shorts that are way too small with his cock almost like hanging out.
That's
Just
what
like,
you
hey,
picture.
run 2 laps and then meet me back here. Oh, so come on, blows the whistle, dude. I would love that. I would be like, all right, coach. All
Mostly
right,
you
yeah,
love the cock, right?
No. The cock.
No,
The
it's
cock's
just there.
just there. I mean, that's just every male gym teacher. They're always just, and it's not even like you don't see it, but it's always just present because they're wearing shorts that are like with the tucked in shirt that are always just way fucking too tight.
Yep, short and tight.
And you don't, and you know that they know, but you also know that they don't know, especially if it's a real old gym teacher.
I feel like they always know.
I guess they do.
They
have
know.
to.
They know.
They have
I always
to.
know.
It asserts their gym teacher dominance.
Yeah, they're doming the class.
Yeah, and you can't do anything about it. You just have to be like, all right.
No, yeah. Dude, there was one teacher in my school, he was a math teacher, and everyone always thought he was kind of creepy with the girls. Like, he would have girls come to his room for lunchtime and, oh, you can study your work. And then there was,
Yeah.
like, 2 separate instances of where a girl graduated and he dated them
That's hot.
right after. Yeah, but then he was my sister's coach, I think, and they would say that he would get hard during their practices.
That's weird.
And they would all see it.
Which sister, Kelly?
I think so.
Oof.
Yeah, Kelly, because Bridge didn't even go there. Yeah. Yeah,
Kelly
he just
wants
be
to hang
rocking
out with
wood.
me.
Does she? Yeah, she misses you.
She kept texting me the other day. She was like, "Let's hang out," because she went somewhere in what's it, the Bronx, Brooklyn, someplace down there.
She's moving there. She got accepted into a school.
I know.
Ah,
she
fuck
told
off.
me.
You're getting fucked by wasps.
I know
right
it's
now.
attacking me.
He doesn't like you.
I'll sit here calmly and take this sting on the podcast. No, I won't. Never
No, you
mind.
won't.
I take it back.
Don't you come by me? I'll fuck this thing up.
Jesus Christ.
It was a cold winter this year. We thought there weren't going to be as many wasps.
No, they're
already.
still
We're getting
here.
Fucked by bees.
I got stung once already. Oh, I think I fractured my hand in your bucket the other day at work.
How?
Right there. I got attacked by a wasp way up on the top of the house, like probably like a little higher than that, like 30-something feet
Yeah.
in the bucket. I swung on it, and then it circled and went directly down to my feet in the bucket.
Oh,
and we're
no.
already engaged in combat at this point. So I was like, oh, fuck, it's going to get me.
Were you in shorts?
I was in shorts.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So I started flailing wildly. I
Of
started
course.
swing.
And you
And my
smacked
right
it,
hand
yep.
swung right. There's a little eye hook thing right on
Yep.
the door to the bucket.
Yep.
Full punch, back of my hand, though, right off of that eye hook. And it was just a deep, deep pain, dude.
Yeah.
And I can still feel it. I can feel it move around if I touch it now.
I've fucked my elbow up on the corner of the control panel, like turning from something, just smashing.
Oh,
into the
yeah, I
corner.
can see that too,
Oh,
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's the worst. Because then your whole hand's just numb for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a dead leg to the weenus.
A dead leg to the weenus. Yeah, a
it
weenus
was-
dead leg.
It was fucking awful.
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me like 3 or 4 times. And then Paul, I always scream fuck a few times, and Paul's like, oh, everything all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm just a dumbass, and smashed my hand into a fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I literally repelled away from the wasp and then sat there suspended in midair, not by the house, not by the truck, just holding my hand, trying to go, oh fuck,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
Yeah, no, it's. I love the bucket and I hate the bucket.
Well, it's great until a wasp enters it with you. And
Yeah.
There's no way out for you or the
Wow,
wasp.
you were on bucket duty this
I
week.
fucked that bucket, dude. I made it my bucket.
I miss my bucket.
You do?
Nah. Although I am ready to go back to work. After.
You've
not
had a nice
working
little
for a week.
vacation.
Yeah, and then in another week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm going
2
on
weeks.
a 2
Yeah.
week vacation.
You're not working much.
No, I don't like it. I'm not going to make enough money this summer.
Paul mentioned that to me too. He was like, "Oh, Matt's taking another 2 weeks off at some point," and I played dumb. And I was like, "Is he? Huh?
Yeah.
When?" And he was like, "I don't know. I gotta ask him."
Yeah, July 11th to like the 21st or some shit like that. I'm going to be in Montana.
Word, that is in like 2 weeks.
Which is going to be sick. So if you don't hear another podcast from us for a little while, it's because
That's why.
I'm out of here.
We'll get one out.
I
Either
could
me and
probably
you or
I could
I'll-
probably do one over Zoom though. I'm gonna bring my laptop out
yeah,
there.
we'll get one out before then, or maybe 2.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Get one on the page. Get some guests because apparently
We need some
somebody did
guests.
some drunk business last night.
Oh
and-
yeah, I
and
got the guest. That was day drunk business.
Get some new
Dude, that
guests
kid
on here.
fucking murdered that place. And he was really like, you could tell he wasn't used to murdering like that. Like people would clap and be like, yeah, and he would kind of like shy smile, like, oh, thanks, like mad humble.
Yeah.
And then he got off, and he had to walk around the room and like shake everybody's hand because all these guys were like, oh, that was amazing. And he was just like, thank you. And then he like walked over to get a drink, and I was sitting at the bar, and I was like, yo, are you around tomorrow too, or just you're staying up for the whole weekend, or just today? And he was like, nah, I'm leaving tonight. And I was like, oh, okay. I was gonna have you do my podcast. And he was like, oh, shit, all right, yeah, I'm always down to stay for an extra day. And I was like, well, what's that mean? So then I waited. He circled back. He had a little posse with him. He circled back, and I was like, yo, what's your Instagram? And he told me, and I was like, I'm going to follow it for my podcast one. If you're ever up here again, hit me up. And he's like, I'm coming back in 2 weeks. And then he was like, oh, I don't really post to the Instagram. He was really shy about his Instagram. He has like 100 followers. And then
This guy's like me.
he's like you, but he can sing a little better than you.
Probably. I don't sing that much.
he
I'm not a
sounded
bad
like-
singer. I just can't sing pop songs.
No,
dude.
he had like that country. It was a country voice.
Oh, I also don't have it.
He sounded
Yeah, I
like
have a
Morgan
country voice.
Wallen, I think it is. That guy.
Oh, that's why.
It was a
Ladies
really
probably love
raspy,
him.
fucking deep. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I heard him telling his boys, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna do their podcast," so he's excited about it. So yeah, look forward to that.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should bring my guitar and be like,
Do a live little duet on the air.
yeah, pick a song.
I fuck with it.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. All his songs were originals too, by the way. None of them were covers,
Oh, that's cool.
which
that's the way-
I respected too. I was like, that's fucking cool.
That's hard to do. If
I know.
you kill with originals, that's really
Yeah.
hard to do. Because most people are like, this guy sucks. I don't know. This
Yeah.
isn't Wagon Wheel.
This isn't Wagon Wheel, yeah.
This
Fuck-
isn't
fuck
chicken.
Wagon Wheel.
This isn't Chicken Fried.
Oh, Zach Brown Band.
That song kind of does rule though. You put
It's
that
a
on.
little
You
bit
put
of chicken fried.
you put that on a bar when everybody's a little fucked up. You know it's gonna drop.
It's a banger.
That's like putting on like a fucking the banger at a Rage.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the same thing, but for shitty white people in country bars.
yeah. Pretty much makes them go wild.
Wildin'. What time do we start this? How much are we
I
at?
don't know. We're
only
at
got
30 something.
minutes. Word.
I
Yeah,
can't look at
dude.
my notes because my phone is filming us. So I'm trying to remember what I have in my notes.
Yeah, I'm doing
There's
the
a
same
lot in
thing.
there.
I have so much shit on my notes. I know I have more.
Oh, I laughed harder than I've ever laughed while watching porn the other day.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So it ended up with me cackling on a couch with my penis hard in my hand.
That's
It was
weird.
very weird. Very weird. Never happened before.
Interesting.
So I was watching Public Disgrace. It's a kink.com site, which is where they... Maddie, if you're listening right now, your innocent ears don't need to hear this.
Oh, God.
Fast forward 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
This is dirty talk. But they take a nice young lady out, and they, in public, like to a bar or a store, and they fuck her in the store.
What is the production quality of this?
It's
I'm interested.
kink.com, dude. It's top notch.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of money goes into this. But they take her in there, and there's always like a surrounding just guys that are in there, and they're like, you can touch her pussy, come on, or like smack her ass or whatever, and they try to like get the guys involved, and the girl's into that. So, but it's always like the weirdest dude. So it's fun to watch like the
Is it
background
just
guys.
random guys that are in the store?
I think they must say like, hey, we're doing a shoot here at this time, so if you don't want to be in it, don't show
If you
up.
want to be on a porno, just come through.
Yeah, but
Oh,
this one,
man.
for the first time ever, was in a hardware store,
Oh, jeez.
specifically the paint aisle.
Oh, no.
And I went, well, usually I skip through like the beginning part. I was like, gotta watch this one through.
Oh, no. I know where this is going.
And so they had her in the paint aisle, and they started like spanking her and like putting her on the ground and like doing all. They're like fingering her, doing everything to her. And these guys come over, and they're like peeking their heads around the corner, like like they're really
Just
afraid.
Paul.
Yeah, I was thinking of Paul being in the paint aisle, what he would do.
Oh, wow.
Like, oh, the girl has such a nice ass. So they came over, and then the one guy, then there's like one male porn star and then one like dom lady, and then the girl.
Yeah.
So the male porn star dude whips it out, and she starts sucking his dick, and the one kid just goes, "Oh my god!" and he just walks away. As soon as he saw a dick, he was like, "Oh my god!"
That's me.
Yeah, he was out. He was like, "Fuck this!" And then they brought it to the front of the store. They were like, "Let's bring her to the front," and they start making her squirt,
Oh, no.
like giant quantities, dude.
What hardware store is like, yeah, this is fine?
Oh, you think I wasn't trying to find the brand of the hardware store the entire time?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, what is this, Ace?
I thought it was Ace, but then I figured it has to be a private hardware store. There's no way Ace is signing off
there's
on
no
that.
way
Like,
Ace is like, yeah, shoot a porno in the
you want to
fucking
do what?
checkout
You want to
lane.
do what in the checkout lane? Yeah, go ahead.
Just imagine that you're like you're like watching porn. You're just like, wait a second, where's the shot? And you're like, oh no, this is my hometown. It's like, oh god, and then you
Oh my
realize
God.
that's like your local hardware store. And every time you go there now, you're just gonna like look at the checkout lane and see like weird smudge stains
where it
on
all
the
went
fucking,
down.
on the fucking little glass dividers. The
Oh,
COVID
dude.
glass, there's just liquid splash
On
stains.
the COVID glass. Oh,
Like when you wash your car windshield and the little splatter
It
goes
smears,
all over.
yeah.
And you're just like, oh no.
oh, dude, the cleanup after this one must have been. I mean, they must have had to call in a crew, because they had her. She was squirting all over the floor to the point where it was just a puddle.
Too much squirt scares me.
This much squirt was, and it was a lot, dude. She was covered in it. Her whole body's wet.
That's too much.
It's
squirt.
all over the floor. So here comes
That's
the funny
not
part.
squirt at that point.
Here comes the funny part. It can't be. She must drink 10 gallons of water before that and just pee it all out. So the Dom lady, Princess Donna, her name is.
Interesting.
She ends up. They start spinning the girl around on the floor in her own squirt.
Interesting. Like a top, like a dreidel.
Yeah, they're flipping her and spinning her like a dreidel. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Princess Donna's like, "You're my squirt rag now."
Okay.
And I was like, "Whoa." And then they flip her around some more, flop her over, and then a black dude walks over and just goes, "Damn, she like a seal."
Oh fuck.
I found that to be so funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
On the trip, I told some kids to Google turtle sex.
Okay.
Because we went to the zoo, the National Zoo, and there was a whole exhibit on tortoises, and I had to explain to the children what the difference between a turtle and a tortoise is.
How'd you get to sex?
Because I talked about Diego, the tortoise in the zoo, which was not a turtle, it was a tortoise. It was a land turtle, which is what tortoises are.
Yeah.
It was from Africa. It was an African tortoise. It was big. It was just like hanging out. I was like, yo, what up? And then the kids were like, oh my gosh, where's it from? And then I started talking to them about tortoises. And I talked about how one species of tortoise just got saved by one tortoise, Diego, fucking his species out of extinction.
Whoa.
It was like they were close to extinction, and this one male tortoise just banged a lot and saved the species.
Oh, he fucked them out of it, not into it. Okay,
no,
I
fucked
got
them
you.
out of it. Fucked
Yep.
them out of extinction.
Powerful Diego.
Diego the tortoise. Yeah,
Nice.
like the thing's like 100 years old.
Really?
Yeah, just some old turtle that's just fucking around. Yeah, just fucking.
Just slinging turtle dick.
Yeah, mad turtle dick, dude. And
How do turtles fuck?
I got to that point. I was like, "You guys ever watch tortoises have sex?" And the
That's
kids
an
were
odd
like,
thing
oh
to say.
my god, Mr.
That's a weird
E."
thing to say, Matt.
And I said, I told him, I was like, "No, seriously, it's funny."
You guys ever watch them like fuck?
I've told him it's funny. It's funny. I was like, tortoises make very entertaining sounds when they fuck. I didn't say it like that. I didn't say the fuck word. And then that was it. We didn't talk about it. And then at dinner, the whole group I was with at the zoo was just laughing. And this one kid looked up turtle porn,
They're watching turtle porn?
watching turtle porn on his
Nice.
phone. And it's just this tortoise. It's this tortoise with like the like fake porno music behind it.
Yeah.
And when they fuck, they make like a. I'm
They do?
serious. I'm serious. It's the funniest fucking shit you'll ever watch. And there's like parody videos of it. You can find like probably thousands of videos of
They
guys
squeak?
just over. Yes, they make like a
Like a squeak toy.
yeah, and it's just a
Whoa.
massive tortoise just fucking shit. And then sometimes they fall. They'll like be doing it and they'll go too hard and they'll like lean back and like fall on their shells.
Dude, drunk me does that too.
And then they're sitting there and they're just like stuck on their shelf for like an hour trying to get back up, and the lady tortoise is just waiting. Oh, it's funny, but it's also slightly sad. It's
No,
entertaining.
that's just funny.
though.
That's just funny.
Watch it if you ever get the
I
want
wanna
to
see one fall over.
People have like Weird Al that with like music behind it, and they
Turtle
like
sex?
sync the music up with the noises the turtle
Wow.
makes.
I saw it on Facebook like probably 10 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe, and I was like, I never knew that. It's just a fun fact, I guess. Tortoises, excuse me, make funny sounds when they're getting it on.
So could a person fuck a tortoise if they wanted to?
I don't think so.
Oh. I don't want to. I'm just asking.
I don't think so. I
Huh.
don't think we share the same parts.
Oh.
Maybe a lady tortoise.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
You
assuming.
can put your wiener in it.
I wasn't
but
assuming homosexuality.
I don't know how you would do that. You'd have to like get it to do like a handstand.
Pick it up, they're heavy too. Like those big
Yeah,
ones.
they're
are
heavy as fuck.
like hundreds of pounds. Those
Yeah,
giant
they're
ones.
a big animal.
What is it? A Goliath? Galapagos? What is it?
No, it wasn't a
What's the big
Galapagos
one?
tortoise. Those are big though. Galapagos
Those are the big
tortoises
ones?
Are the big ones.
Yeah.
I think there's like a million kinds of tortoises.
No, they're
I'm not a
fucking huge.
tortoise expert. I just know my fun facts on the tortoise.
I know how to
species.
tell kids about tortoise fucking.
Yeah. I'm fat.
I'm fat, too.
I got fat again.
Yeah, you look the same, honestly, the whole time.
I feel like I'm fat. The other day, even when we were in DC walking around, I was like, man, I feel fat. And then I got home and weighed myself, and I was like, all that weight I lost like 2 months ago.
Well, it
didn't
was
all
your
come
diet,
back, but
yeah.
It's like halfway. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, because you lived like a vegan for a month.
Yeah, and now I'm
Yeah.
just pounding beers.
Yeah,
Pounding beers, dude.
that will happen if you do that.
I got to do the Johnny and just go straight claw.
Straight claw.
This podcast.
Dude, Johnny yesterday when he was brought to you by White Claw.
Brought to you by White Claw. Just kidding. No, it's
Johnny yesterday was like, I lost 30 fucking pounds from fucking drinking White Claws. Can you imagine their ad campaign with Johnny just like, drink White Claws, you'll lose weight like me.
I lost 30 pounds solely by drinking White Claw.
That's all he attributes it to is just White Claw.
Damn. Oh, do you know what I was thinking about on my way here?
What?
Speaking of Johnny and White Claws, I think this week coming up. Not this week, but the next week is going to be my 1 year anniversary of poker.
Oh, really?
I think so. I
You
think
hit your 1 year mark.
I think I started playing with you guys like end of June last year.
Nice, dude.
Which is crazy because now I know so much more about poker than I ever
It's
thought.
crazy how much you learn. And then there'll be
Yeah.
points where you're like, yeah, I think I know as much as I can. Like, I think I'm pretty good now. And then, like, 6 months later, you look back and you're like, no, I didn't know shit then.
Yeah.
You learn so much about poker.
And then I had to.
What?
I have to tell you, Jackie called me.
Jackie called you?
Yeah, she called me yesterday.
What?
She called me yesterday.
I
Out
gotta
of
sit
the
up for this.
blue.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Out of the blue, I get a phone call.
What's the Trozinator doing?
She was
I just said it.
drinking
Ooh.
after a little sober patch.
Oh, that's been over for a minute.
Falls off and calls me up. I hope she doesn't listen to this, but if she does,
If she's still listening to this
I know she
at
probably
this
doesn't.
point, yeah, she's not.
Yeah, she called me up. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "Nothing. What are you doing?" Yeah, she's got some shit going on though.
Did she want to see you?
It was just an awkward conversation. I don't know why she does that because she could have just texted me.
You should be friends with her again. I don't like
I'm,
how you
I'm
banned
trying
it.
to distance myself from people in Brick.
Oh, I know.
I'm trying to kind of. I hung out with my friend John the other night. which he was like, "Hey, when are you putting out a pod?"
What's up,
He
John?
was the first one.
Here we are.
Francis messaged me a while ago and was like, "Hey, who's this Maddie chick? She sounds hot. I'm listening to the pod."
He listened. Oh, we went back and listened. I was gonna say that we've still been getting downloads and listens, even though we haven't put one out in a month.
Yeah, new people are gonna find it,
And they go back and watch.
And now with the YouTube, which by the way,
YouTube.
If you're listening to this, go to our YouTube. We should. I mean, everything looks like it's going fine. We should have audio and video on YouTube. So if you want to see our stunning, our forest scene with the birds.
I mean, this
chirping,
backdrop is wild.
Yeah,
You can't beat
this
this.
backdrop is. Yeah, if
I
you
think
want
the lake's even in the shot.
if you want to witness the whole scene and see what we're up to, go on the YouTube. And we're probably going to do this, hopefully, if everything goes as planned. We'll be doing this for the rest of our videos and podcasts.
Every time. It takes 2 seconds to set that
Yeah,
up.
it takes 2 seconds. So check those out, because that, if you're more audio, if you're more visual than audio, and you want to watch while you listen, hey man, you can now.
Yeah.
We're moving up in the world.
We're moving
slowly and steady. And if not, you know where to find us on the other pages: Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know the deal. So check us out.
You know the deal.
You
know
if,
the
if you
vibe.
haven't gone on YouTube yet, though, make sure you subscribe to our channels.
Yeah, if you follow us on other stuff, follow us on there. Subscribe on there.
Yeah, we actually have a decent amount of subscribers, because our first video, not to brag, only got like
Not to
3,000
brag.
views.
4.
So
We hit
4?
4.
Oh, we
Yeah.
hit 4. See, look at that.
And also, all those people that subscribe just because of the 90 Day Fiancé thing, thinking that we're like some kind of a pop culture interview thing. We're not.
Yeah,
This is
no,
what we do.
This is what we do.
This is what we do.
So you better
Also,
buckle
dude,
up.
that girl Liz, the one we interviewed,
Yeah.
she tried to cancel Big Ed.
Do an update. I don't want.
This is a very vague update because this was a couple weeks ago, but cancel Big Ed was like trending
Oh no shit.
because she, in my opinion, allegedly secretly recorded a phone call, is what it seems like. So the audio of a phone call went out where he was just like, "You stupid fucking bitch!" Like he
Uh-oh.
was going off, dude.
That's not good.
And it seems to me that she was recording it and he didn't know, because she would be like, "Why are you talking to me like this? I don't deserve this." And he'd be like, "Fuck you." It was bad, dude.
Yeah, that's not good.
But yeah, cancel Big Ed. Yeah.
Imagine Big Ed finds this and it's like, "You were on a racist podcast." We're just like, "Oh no!"
I'd be like, "Ed, come on, defend yourself."
Yeah, really.
That's what you do.
Hey, come on. You can't do any worse now.
Free speech,
You're already in the
baby. Come
hole
on.
now. Might as well dig it a little deeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, dude, I caught Cam watching this video the other night on his YouTube. It wasn't bad, but he follows this one. I think it's like Reels Fishing or Reels TV Fishing or something. It's some kind of a fishing YouTube channel, but this video I was watching, I look over and there's just dead fish. I was like, "What are you?" And this kid's like crying, and I was like, "Cam, what are you watching?"
He was
And
sad.
this kid has a $25,000 fish collection, and someone broke into his house and killed them.
Fish collection.
They were alive in a fish tank.
Yeah, I know. I'm interested. Keep
Okay.
talking.
So in
How
it,
does one collect fish?
you buy them.
Okay, and just put them in a fish tank. That's
them
like
in a fish tank.
aquarium, fish tank stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was. He had a 10-pound bass in there. He had big fish. He had a $5,000 carp. The whole collection was 25 G's it was worth. And then he was just flopping these dead fish into a bucket, like crying.
There's a cow.
What?
There's a
Oh
cow
shit!
right
There's a
there.
cow right there.
What the?
Oh, what the fuck? I almost just grabbed the camera to show it the cow, but the cow went away. There's a white cow in the forest.
What is going on?
Dude, am I in a dream right now?
Are we tripping?
Dude, the cow's walking over there. Hey! Hey!
He's on a mission.
He
That
is.
Cow's hauling ass.
He's going right toward the lake.
I thought that was a deer, and then I looked over and there's just a whole fucking cow in
Dude,
your
that's
yard.
fucking crazy.
Somebody's cows got out, I guess.
From where? We're in a gated estate. There's nothing, no farms across the street where we painted that house.
They just got out?
Remember the greenhouse?
Yeah.
I bet there's a cow farm right there somewhere, I think. Dude, that's crazy.
That is wild. I
Wow.
hope it comes over here.
Dude, if the cow walked behind us right now,
Dude, imagine it shits.
I have hamburger. Oh, I can't feed it a hamburger.
No,
Fuck.
what are you, fucking...
Fucking mad cow disease over here.
Imagine it just takes a giant shit in your yard and your dad calls and is like, I'm Patrick.
Did one of your girls at the lake house shit in the yard?
Yeah, are you bringing girls to the lake house because somebody pooped in the yard?
He just sends me a picture of a giant cow shit.
That's wild.
Where'd it
We gotta
go?
tame it. We have to tame it and make it ours.
Go lasso it.
I will. I don't know how to... Oh, no, I could probably figure it out. We need your brother here. He's
You ever
from
catch a
Texas.
cow on a fly rod?
Yeah, right. Let's take it on a pontoon boat.
Oh, dude, that thing
Actually, that thing would sink the pontoon
it
boat.
would sink
That
the
thing's
pontoon
probably-
boat. Cows are like, what are they, like 1,200 pounds?
Yeah, they're
1,000
not,
pounds?
They're
Yeah.
not light animals.
Yeah.
I want to see that. That was.
Dude, that's so cool.
He probably has nothing to do with us. He probably saw someone was like, "Oh shit, people! Oh shit, people!
Oh, shit, they're
Don't wanna
doing a
get caught."
podcast.
He probably does this every day, and the farmer just doesn't
He
know.
probably does, and there's nobody here ever. Yeah.
Well, didn't you say some cows got out by your dad's? And
Oh,
just, like, in
yeah, the
woods?
loose cows. Yeah,
Maybe-
so there were 6 rampant cows on his hill, and they would go from, like, Chandelier Road. They would go the whole span of that whole hill, and people would be like, they're over here. They're by whatever. They're over by Bames. Like, it was a whole, you know how things are, dude.
Just let 'em
Small town.
go.
It's an event. I say let them go.
Let him go.
They captured 4, and then there's a giant one and a little tiny one, and they walked through trank darts and escaped. And now I'm rooting for the cows.
Maybe that's what we heard before.
Maybe that's one of the cows.
That's a haul.
That is
dude.
a haul.
If you came all the way from Youngsville,
They're just munching grass. They can go wherever they want.
I guess free range cow.
Yeah, that's free range beef right there.
Beat me to it. Damn it. I had a good joke on the trip. I can't think of it now though. Oh, the first day there, I was sitting next to a garbage bag, and some girl came up to me and she was like, "Is that the garbage?" And I was like, "No, I'm Matt."
That's good. That's good.
And yeah, that was the one good one. I told a bunch of jokes though. I was getting the kids riled up.
Your
the one
dad
day.
joking, dude.
Oh, big time dad joke
Dad
guy.
joking.
Big dad joke vibes.
Oh, I hit one the other day. There was 2 carpenter bees in the trap out there.
Yeah.
And they were wrestling. They were like, I don't know if they were fucking or fighting, but they were wrestling. And my uncle was like, wow, it's like WWE. And I said, more like WWB.
Fuck. Gotta hit him with it.
You have to.
You have to. You're a dad. You can do it.
I guess I am a dad. I forget that I'm a dad. That's wild.
Yeah, I saw your Father's Day paraphernalia around
What-
your
on what?
apartment.
Oh, yeah,
the one
dude.
picture and stuff. I
Yeah.
saw. Yeah, they had all the cards and shit all over the place. I was like,
What was the
nice.
one thing he said? Oh, Bridget asked him like all these questions, and then he wrote down his answers to them. And the
that's
one was
classic.
funny. It was. I forget what the one was. It was like, what do you like to do with daddy? And Cam was like, when he flips me and plays soccer with me. Just he's gonna like flip him around. That wasn't the funny one. Fuck, I can't remember it. There was a funny one. Yeah, being a dad's cool though. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
the
it's a
people.
little late, but might as well.
It's a little late for everything.
I didn't do shit for Father's Day this year.
No?
I just told Rich, I was like, hey, happy Father's Day. You did it again.
Once both your kids are like 20, what do you expect?
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Rich is you get him anything and he'll just throw it back at you in your face. Be like, I don't want this one. It's like,
Yeah, it's like, all right,
can
well,
you just
fucking.
take it and say thank you?
Yeah.
Fucking,
You could buy him
Christ.
food. Then he could say it's not good though.
what am I going to buy, liquor? I buy him enough liquor.
Buy him liquor. Yeah. How do you like that vodka, by the way? The Russian Standard.
I mean, it's gone, so
Okay.
it must have been
All
pretty
right,
good.
then.
We got this stuff the other night. We watched Animal House last night, him and I, and we were just cranking Moscow
nice.
Mules. That's a great movie. You ever watch that movie?
Yeah, but a long time ago. I don't
Oh,
remember.
great movie. I was laughing my fucking ass off the whole time. That is one of the few movies that I can still watch every single time, and every single time I will laugh uncontrollably at certain parts.
That means it's a great movie. Yeah.
It just, I think it's because it's all about like stupid fraternity bullshit, and it just tickles my.
Was your
little
dad in a fraternity?
No, my dad didn't
Oh.
go to school. But for me at least, like seeing all the stupid fraternity stuff and like the parties in the basement, my parents were like, "Did you do this?" And I was like, "Yeah." What do you think I did?
What'd you think you
What do you
paid
think?
all
I
that
was
money for me to
president-
do it for
I
4
was
years?
president of the fraternity. What do you think I was doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, how we doing?
49, 48. It's going dark on us.
Yeah, I
me
don't want the
check it.
battery to die.
It won't. It's fine. What else?
I went to Massachusetts a while ago. I didn't.
When you
talk
caught
about
your
my Massa-
pike.
Yeah, I caught my big pike.
Caught a
That was
huge
that was
fucking
crazy.
pike.
That was a crazy trip. That was a good trip. Me and the guide and my brother are like friends now.
That's cool.
So we're actually going back in November.
Are you?
Yeah,
Nice.
it was cool. The town was cool. It's funny though, being in Massachusetts, like it reminded me a lot of being at home, but then I also have to like take a step back and remember that I'm in like New England.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I went to the bagel shop in the morning, hungover as fuck, because we went to a bar the night after I caught my huge fish, and I was like, we need to drink alcohol. I
You have to
need
celebrate that. Come on.
Celebrate. And we get in there, and they were about to close, and we got some beers, and then I was like, lady, hot bartender. I was like, can you
Ooh.
please get us 2 tequila shots? She was like, yeah, absolutely.
I wish she would have looked at you and said, "We don't serve out of state."
I would have literally punched. I would have punched a hole in the wall. She puts 2 like drinking glasses on the table, and then just starts like pouring it, and then just like doesn't stop. She just keeps trying to like level it off, and every time she goes a bit more,
Oh,
I end
nice,
up with
dude.
like tequila drink,
Yes.
which was fine because I was getting paid for the booze. But at the same time, I was like, lady, you're going to have to give me a lime with this because
Yeah.
I cannot shoot this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was warm.
Bottle warm. No, it was Espolon, actually. It wasn't Casamigos, which is still good.
Still good.
But Alex and I are shooting it. And then after that, we were fucking drunk because we hadn't, like, eaten anything for a while. And then we got back to our apartment. And we woke up in the morning, and I was like, we got to go to a bagel store now. And we get to this bagel store. I walk in. I'm fucking hungover as shit. And I was like, everything bagel, pork roll, egg and cheese, hot sauce, pepper, ketchup. And the lady just looks at me, and she's like, pork roll? And I was like,
Oh, no.
fuck. We're in Massachusetts.
Did they have ham?
They don't know anything.
Did they have ham?
They were like, bagel, egg, and cheese? And I was like, no. And I started like ripping
no.
through the menu. I'm like, no.
You need it. You need it.
Yeah. And then I eventually got like I think I got a bagel, egg, and cheese with bacon or something.
Yeah.
But it was just like
not the same.
The whole her face was just like pork roll, egg, and cheese. Like I was speaking like Chinese or something.
Yeah, they've never heard of
She was
that.
like, pork roll, egg, and cheese. She was like, what would you like with that? A bagel or an egg? And I'm like,
Oh.
I was like, oh no. I was like, maybe it's because I talk too fast from being from New Jersey or whatever. I don't know.
Nope,
People,
wasn't
I get
that.
that a lot. People are like, you talk so fast. I'm like, really? No.
You talk kind of slow.
I know. I think I talk kind of slow.
We're gonna have Bridget come on and do her Matt impression.
that
one
would
of
be
these days.
hilarious. I
That
want
would
her.
be
I
funny.
want to hear Bridget. Do
I want
that.
her to intro the show as you.
Yeah, we should just have her sit
Hello.
down and go with you and just do
Yeah.
the whole like, hey, hello. So my dad yelled at me yesterday.
So my dad's being such a bitch.
Oh shit.
All right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I was gonna say we should wrap it up.
I'm gonna go find that motherfucking cow.
Yeah, find it. Yeah, we have an adventure ahead.
Yeah, we do.
Well, we gotta continue on this. I gotta read my notes. I think I touched on most of everything.
I think I have 19 things I
I'm-
didn't touch on.
I'm out of shape, dude. I'm out of podcast shape.
I know,
gotta
me
get
too.
back in
Me
the rhythm.
too. This
Once
was
we
a good get back into it one though.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
once we start going again,
Yeah.
I feel like I'll be a little bit more. Not that we were unprepared, but just like
no,
I'm just like shell shocked.
we'll start
Oh
bouncing.
fuck! I'm
Oh,
getting
you almost
fucked
got
by
attacked.
these.
We've also had multiple wildlife encounters during this podcast.
Yeah, this is we're fully immersed in nature.
A cow just walked by.
I
if
know,
you hadn't
which
heard
honestly
us.
is the exact opposite of wildlife. Let's be honest.
That's true. That's true.
we're kind
It's a
of
domesticated farm animal.
we're kind of having like farm life, nature life crossover series right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, but I guess catch us next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week. Maybe
we'll be
we
on
might,
next week or this week.
This week we might
Yeah.
put one on the page.
We put one on out regular too. We owe him a couple.
Yeah, we do owe them a couple.
Yeah.
We've been slacking big time.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear anybody bitching about us not having shit out on the pod.
You can bitch. You
yeah,
can bitch.
you can bitch. Honestly, if it's at me, say whatever you want. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, Matt, kill yourself, and I'll be like,
Call him
"Okay,
the bad word.
I wish I
Yeah.
can, but I can't. Yeah, or call me
Yeah.
the word we can't say.
Call him the F word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
you know
funny
which-
one.
you know which
Well,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag pride.
Hashtag not fuck.
Yes. Oh Christ! What a way to end it.
Oh yeah, let's
All right.
go.